Hello everyone, we are now going to discuss the last topic from your second unit, and the name of the topic is New Public Management. Now the New Public Management is the latest paradigm or latest model in the evolution of public administration. It came into existence in the 1990s as a response to the challenge posed by the emergence of LPG or liberalization, privatization and globalization. And this new public management represents the second reinvention in public administration. So a reinvention, we know, is a reform movement. It is a process by which something is changed so much that it becomes entirely new. So in public administration we have two reinventions. The first reinvention was the new public administration of the late 1960s, and the second reinvention is our topic today, new public management, which came in the 1990s. The term new public management was coined by Christopher Hood, and this NPM is also called different names by different writers and scholars. According to Pollitt, new public management is managerialism. According to Osborne and Gabler, it is entrepreneurial government. According to Land and Rosenblum, it is market-based public administration. And according to U.A. Gunn, it is a third way between public administration and private administration. Now let us discuss the basic theme of new public management. This new public management has emerged out of Thatcherism and Reaganism of the 1980s. Now Thatcherism, it comes from the name of the former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Margaret Thatcher, who initiated a series of reforms in the United Kingdom, including the privatization of government enterprises. So Thatcherism comes from her name, and Reaganism comes from the name of the 40th President of the United States of America, who also initiated privatization of government enterprises in the 1980s. So this new public management has emerged out of Thatcherism of the United Kingdom and Reaganism of the USA of the 1980s. And what does it represent? It represents a synthesis of public administration and private administration. Synthesis means a mixture, amalgamation, a combination. So it represents a synthesis, a mixture of public administration and private administration. We know private administration is the administration of the private business enterprises. And how does this synthesis work? Okay, it takes the what and the why from public administration. What and why from public administration. Public administration, enge ani engwanga omnge ani mo. What is public administration and why is public administration there? We know what is public administration. We know it is government administration. And why is there a government administration? Public administration is there, government administration is there to serve the people. So basically the what and the why of public administration is the government administration to serve the people. That will always remain constant, that will always be there. But the how is taken from private administration. The methods of management, how services are provided to the people, that will be borrowed from private administration. So new public management is a synthesis of public and private administration. It takes the what and the why from public administration and the how from private administration. This new public management, or this latest model of public administration, aims at 3 E's: economy, efficiency and effectiveness. Economy means the eradication of waste, that is minimization of waste. In rinsem te ang bira chatak siya na thoka mo panina chun efficiency, that is the streamlining of services. Streamlining of services means making organization and process more modern, more simple. Simplification of process, simplification of services, more for the benefit of the people. Effectiveness means the specification of objectives to ensure that resources are targeted on problems. That is identification of objectives very clearly to ensure, to make sure that resources, men and material resources, are targeted on problems to bring about suitable solutions of the problems. Now, new public management has certain anti-goals. Anti-goals, what is rejected, tinani ka, kansoy to ka, what is rejected by new public management? It rejects the various concepts and principles of traditional or old public administration. And these are some of the anti-goals of NPM. The first one is politics administration dichotomy. NPM rejects politics administration dichotomy. Politics and administration cannot be separated. They are like two sides of the same coin. They have to work together. Okay. Hierarchy ridden organization is also rejected. Hierarchy ridden organization leads to delay in administration and is not beneficial for quick achievement of goals. Over centralization of power, that is concentration of power at the top, it is also rejected by NPM. It believes in decentralization of power to the grassroots level, more giving power to the people and to the communities to solve their own problems. Next, supremacy of rules in administration. Danle siya nga ipoy mo lutuk mo, and in that process forgetting the goals of administration, that is also rejected by NPM. Rationality in decision making. Rationality in decision making is making decision based on careful consideration, based on reason, and this takes a lot of time and may not be suitable for making quick decisions. Okay. And next, impersonal nature of administration. Impersonal nature of administration means that administration should be impersonal, that it should not favor or disfavor anybody. It should be neutral. It should treat everyone equally. But if we want social equity in the society, if we want public administration to be champions of the underprivileged section of the society, impersonal nature of public administration may not work. Rigidity in administrative process. Rigidity is the opposite of flexibility. It means the inability to bend. Okay. And while rigidity may be useful sometimes in order to promote security and stability, it may not always be useful in the long run because it can be a barrier to positive change. It can work against proper achievement of goals of the organization. Okay. And last but not least, inward looking orientation. More a narrow oriented administration, in outward looking orientation in administration may be beneficial to achieve goals in the fastest, in the most efficient possible manner. And these are the goals of new public management as has been given by Osborne and Gabler. Okay, so Osborne and Gabler, they have identified the 10 goals, the 10 principles of new public management. The first one is catalytic government. What is a catalytic government? It means that the government should concentrate on being a catalyst. Catalyst is something that speeds up, that is active more. So the government should be active. It should speed up the process of the working of the government sector as well as the private sector, as well as the non-governmental sector into action, so that societal problems can be solved in the fastest possible manner and not just be concentrated on providing services to the people. Thus, the government should engage itself in steering rather than rowing. Mo. Panhina one community-owned government. It means that the government should strengthen, they should empower the citizens, the families and the communities to solve their own problems. Hence, the government should take out various services from the control of the bureaucracy and give control to the communities to solve their own problems, to identify and to find solutions to their own problems. Okay. Third, competitive government. This means that the government, public administration should inject competition among different service providers by rewarding efficiency and economy, which will act as an incentive for better achievement of goals, for better provision of services to the people. It will increase performance and at the same time reduce cost. Number 4, mission-driven government. That means the government should be driven by its goals. More, it should be goal-oriented rather than being rules and regulations oriented. Danle siya rungot ngay po mo lawin a goal sa clearing zokin rules and regulation. So these are only means to an end. So a goals ngay po mo in a means sa katu secondary datoro se mo. Number 5, results oriented government. The government should find results, should focus on results, should find outcomes by encouraging target achievements and mission directed efforts. It should measure the performance of its agencies mainly in terms of outcomes. More programs, their projects, their policies, is it bringing in the desirable outcomes? More, it should not concentrate just on the inputs, but it should be focused on the outputs. Is it really changing the lives of the people? Is it bringing about meaningful changes in the lives of the people? Should be the concern of public administration. Number 6, customer driven government. That is, the government should regard the clients or the people, the citizens, as customers. Private organization, private business enterprises tena ang customers duat takle du saktaka an inkol ang khan public administration po khan. It should meet and work towards customer satisfaction and not just be concentrated on the bureaucracy. It involves offering them choices, giving the people choices, surveying the attitudes of the people, making the services convenient to the people, and allowing the people to make suggestions. 7, enterprising government. That is, the government should emphasize on earning money rather than spending. It should put its energy in resource mobilization by encouraging savings and using fees, enterprise funds, and so on and so forth. It means that the government should not always run on loss. It should make sure that it earns money, that it saves some money, so that in the future also it can continue to provide quality services to the people. 8, anticipatory government. That is, the government should identify and prevent problems rather than cure them after they occur. Thus, the government should prevent the needs from arising in the first place and not just be concerned about delivery of services to meet the ends. 9, decentralized government. This means that the government should decentralize authority. That is, it should disperse authority from higher to lower levels, and this involves a shift in the working pattern from hierarchical control to participatory management and teamwork. Number 10, market-oriented government. That is, the government should opt for market mechanism rather than bureaucratic mechanism. It should achieve goals not by control and command, but also by restructuring the markets. So the new public management suggests various ways in which the government sector should be organized, should be restructured, should be changed to meet the challenges of liberalization, globalization, and privatization. And with that, I will end this lecture on new public management. This is your last topic from my portion. Thank you very much for listening to the lecture. Thank you for your patience. Thank you.